Have you ever dreamed of embarking on a once-in-a-lifetime journey but thought it was out of your budget? Well, today, we will be counting down the 10 most expensive adventures that money can buy. From cruising the Arctic to flying to outer space, these exotic expeditions come with price tags in the tens or hundreds of thousands. While they may be out of reach for most of us, it's still fun to learn about these extreme luxury travel experiences for the super rich. So get ready to be amazed as we explore the crème de la crème of adventures across the globe. The exclusive trips on our list range from around $30,000 per person to a whopping $100 million. We'll reveal the breathtaking destinations, luxurious amenities, and thrilling activities offered on these ultimate dream vacations. Number 9. Fly your jet to the North Pole, $56,000. How would you like to stand at the northernmost point on the planet? To travel to the geographic North Pole, located in the middle of the Arctic Ocean, you'll need to charter a flight on a private jet. No commercial planes fly to 90 degrees latitude. The most luxurious option is the private charter company Ice Trek Expeditions, which flies small groups in a customized Gulfstream jet equipped with first-class seating. You'll relax in leather armchairs as you journey deep into the Arctic, peering down on the frozen Arctic Ocean far below. Once you land on a floating ice runway, you can explore the polar icescape, keeping an eye out for Arctic foxes and roaming polar bears. This exclusive polar escape lasts 4 days and costs $56,000 per person. Number 8. Luxury African Safari, $109,000 for 21 days. For wildlife lovers, an extravagant African safari tops the list of dream vacations. Bespoke travel company Luxury Africa offers the ultimate private jet safari, a 21-day odyssey flying to see Africa's most majestic animals in style and comfort. You'll surround yourself with untamed wilderness, staying in luxury lodges and exclusive mobile tented camps. Track the Big Five in South Africa, watch wildebeest migrate across the Serengeti, trek with gorillas through Rwanda's jungles, and cruise down the Chobe River surrounded by elephants and hippos. This leisurely paced wildlife viewing bonanza costs $109,000 per person. The price includes access to remote areas via private jet, personalized 4x4 vehicles, gourmet bush picnics, dozens of exclusive excursions and activities, high-end lodging, and expert naturalist guides. Number 7. Trek to Mount Everest's peak, $45,000, $120,000. Kicking off our countdown is an iconic adventure that many globetrotters have on their bucket lists: climbing to the highest point on Earth. Mount Everest stands 29,032 feet, 8,849 meters, above sea level, its snowy summit piercing the sky along the China-Nepal border. Since Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay first reached the top in 1953, over 6,000 people have climbed Everest, tempted by the ultimate challenge. But this is no casual mountain hike. Ascending Everest is an extreme feat. You'll need months of rigorous training to acclimate and build endurance. Then, equipped with crampons, ice axes, ropes, and oxygen tanks, you'll trek for days through icy terrain littered with crevices and avalanche zones. The final push to the summit requires climbing exposed rock and snow at death-defying heights. Thin air, hypothermia, frostbite, and fatigue pose constant dangers. Over 300 people have died attempting the climb. Given the high risks, permits and guides don't come cheap. The standard rate for a permit from the Nepal government is around $11,000. Then add gear, oxygen, Sherpas, transportation, and other costs, and your Everest expedition will run $45,000 to $65,000 typically. For extra guidance and amenities, luxury tour operators like Alpine Ascents charge up to $120,000. Number 6. Luxury Global Cruise, $240,000 for 140 days. Perhaps circling the entire globe by ship sounds more intriguing than orbiting it by rocket. Luxury cruise company Silversea offers an ultimate world cruise spanning 34,500 nautical miles and 140 days at sea. The trip costs $250,000 per person for the most luxurious accommodations. You'll cross all 7 continents and sail to over 60 ports of call, marvel at fjords in Chile, track elephants on the Serengeti, hike Moria's peaks, and lays on Santorini's black sand beaches. Other highlights include kayaking through Vietnam's Cu Chi tunnels, wandering through Cambodia's ancient temples, and riding the Trans-Siberian Railroad. Throughout the epic nearly half-year voyage, you'll stay in one of the spacious owner's suites. These 576-square-foot quarters feature butler service, Hermes toiletries, and floor-to-ceiling windows with ocean views. Number 5. Charter a private island in the Maldives. $250,000 per week for a completely different extreme getaway. How about renting your private island? Nestled in the Indian Ocean, the Maldives is a tropical dream destination comprised of over 1,100 islands. The exclusive Four Seasons Landa Giravaru offers guests their paradise retreat, with a luxury 4-bedroom villa on a secluded island. Your private tropical oasis features an infinity pool, open-air bathrooms with rain showers, glass floor panels peering into the sea, and sliding doors opening right onto the beach's soft white sand. Spend your days snorkeling above coral reefs teeming with manta rays, sea turtles, and schools of fish. Sign up for scuba diving, surfing, and sunset dolphin cruises. Dine on fresh seafood under the stars. Get massages in an overwater spa and stargaze on the villa's rooftop lounge. Booking the exclusive island will run you $250,000 a week, meaning you may have to save up for years or split the bill with a group of friends. Number 4. Charter a private submarine to the Mariana Trench. $750,000. For our next extreme destination, we go in the opposite direction, down instead of up, to the deepest region on Earth. Located in the Pacific Ocean, the Mariana Trench reaches a maximum depth of roughly 36,000 feet. Only a handful of humans have ever ventured to the seafloor here. But now, private deep-sea vessels can take civilian adventurers to this deepest frontier. Florida-based Triton Submarines offers week-long journeys in its high-tech, 3-person Triton 36,000 by 2 model, designed specifically for reaching the bottom of the ocean. You'll float above alien hydrothermal vents spewing black smoke and see the kinds of exotic creatures only found in such extreme high-pressure conditions. This pioneering underwater experience has a huge price tag, $750,000 per person for a 7-day expedition. Number 3. Orbit the Earth aboard the ISS. $55 million. Ready to take extreme adventures off-planet? It is now possible for private citizens to visit the International Space Station, orbiting 250 miles above Earth. But enjoying this out-of-this-world experience requires at least $55 million per person. For this astronomical price, you'll get to rocket into space aboard a SpaceX Dragon capsule and spend 10 days living aboard the football field-sized ISS. Gaze down at the Earth from the iconic space station's cupola window. Number 2. Luxury Space Tour. $150 million for 6 days. If you want to experience space travel in style, Space Adventures offers the ultimate luxury space tour for a cool $150 million. You and 5 friends will jet to a private airport to board a modified Boeing 747 jet. A rocket will launch your capsule into orbit from 50,000 feet at hypersonic speeds. Enjoy 360-degree views of Earth and space while orbiting up to 575 kilometers high. Drink champagne while watching 16 sunrises and sunsets daily. Take photos of your hometown from space and video chat with your jealous friends back home. You'll get to experience up to 5 Gs of thrust blasting off and 3 Gs of force splashing down. Quite the thrill ride. After the epic 6-day journey, splash down at sea before returning home via private jet. Number 1. Fly around the moon. $150 million. Finally, our number 1 most expensive adventure sends you 250,000 miles from home. A full trip around the moon. Japanese billionaire Yusaku Maezawa booked the inaugural lunar voyage on one of Elon Musk's SpaceX starships. The week-long flyby is tentatively scheduled for 2023. Maezawa has invited 8 members of the public along for a price of $150 million each. After launching aboard the world's most powerful rocket, you'll loop around the moon in a close elliptical orbit. Watch in awe as Earth rises over the moon's cratered horizon. Get a face-to-face view of lunar craters and mountains normally only visible through telescopes. Experience heavenly weightlessness while not having to endure a bone-weakening duration space mission. After completing a full circumlunar trip, you'll see parts of the moon never before visible and return to Earth with an experience almost no other human has shared. Just the bragging rights alone that you've traveled farther than the Apollo astronauts may just be worth the $150 million ticket for space aficionados. Outro. So there you have it, our picks for the top 9 most expensive adventures across the world and beyond. From climbing iconic peaks to plumbing ocean depths, these exotic expeditions offer once-in-a-lifetime experiences for those fortunate few who can afford the exorbitant price tags. We hope you enjoyed this virtual voyage through the crème de la crème of luxury travel. Let us know in the comments if you have any other ultra-expensive dream adventures to share. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more countdown content covering the most exclusive pursuits money can buy.